Wrestling fans, it is main event time here tonight for MWF's New Year's Bash 2026. We are live in Fayetteville, Arkansas, where history will be made. I'm Walker Stewart. I'm alongside Johnny Clay. This is JD Griffey. And Johnny, we may be looking at the new MWF champion, historically crowned tonight, and it could be in the two-time gold medalist. I can't wait to see who walks away with the gold.
This man has been a champion all over the world, not only in the world of pro wrestling, but also jiu-jitsu, MMA. This man has got a pedigree as long as we can tell, and hopefully it leads to gold here in Mutiny.
Johnny, you know him, you love him, the one-legged warrior, the magnificent Malico, is back in Mutiny Wrestling Federation. And if there is anyone that this world wants to see walk away the first MWF champion, it has to be this man right here.
The question is, can Malico take the championship back to the Mad World with Kelly Conundrum? That we'll find out by the end of the night.
We certainly will. It is going to be on the line, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. The first MWF champion crowned. It was the way that we kicked things off on the broadcast, where our illustrious ring announcer, Rody John, said we need not one, not two, but maybe three men to challenge for the greatest prize in Arkansas pro wrestling. And well, that third man is going to make his way down to ringside. And I'll just tell you right now, Johnny Clay, things are about to get a little crazy.
Maybe a little super crazy.
We love you. I am super.
You are looking live at a man who has made an incredible mark on every single corner of this planet, every single continent, every single wrestling scene has been touched and altered by this man right here. The Extreme Luchador, Super Crazy, is going to look to take the MWF title with him all over the world. From Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan to Mexico to right here back in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Who is going to walk away with the Mutiny Wrestling Gold, Johnny?
I think the Extreme Luchador has obviously the experience to definitely take this all the way, like you said, every corner of the globe, taking that Mutiny Gold. The fans of Fayetteville love him. He's showing his respect right back to him.
Your main event is a triple threat and is for the Mutiny Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, Shady JD Griffey.
He gets right in that ring announcer's face. What did Rody John do?
I have no idea. That's just JD Griffey being a sadistic son of a gun.
JD Griffey.
I heard him complaining about towels earlier, and M&Ms and Gatorade. He's a little bit of a prima donna here tonight, too.
Yeah.
With the unsolvable problem, Kelly Conundrum. He is the leader of the Mad World. This is the Hammerfoot Magnificent Malico. And finally, he is the Extreme Luchador. Luchador. This is Super Crazy.
Did you see that there, Johnny? A hell of a statement from Super Crazy to JD Griffey before the bell even gets sounded here tonight.
He shook Malico's hand, but he definitely told Griffey to suck it.
I mean, I think Super Crazy going to tell JD Griffey where he can stick it as well. And I start to wonder where that MWF title is going to go if Super Crazy wins it. You know, we talk all the time about shining things up real nice, turning them sideways and seeing where we can stick them. And, well, I think Super Crazy is looking to tear JD Griffey a new one.
I mean, no matter what language you speak, that was universal.
Yeah. Malico, the magnificent one, looking to take the MWF title all the way to the Mad World, and alongside Kelly Conundrum, I think a really great opportunity to do so. I mean, you talk about people who have been day one in MWF. Magnificent Malico is Mutiny Wrestling Federation bred, and I, for one, can't wait to see if he can manage to pull it off here, Johnny.
Malico went almost undefeated the entire year of 2025, and he wants to try to do the same thing this year, but this year go the entire year of being undefeated.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to start here, and it's going to have to start off with championship gold as the Mutiny Wrestling Federation Championship is on the line. And a couple of statements, again, things that transcend language, if you will, Johnny.
We've definitely got some chickens going on here.
You certainly do. I'm looking at one right now, JD Griffey, absolutely frustrated.
I think he's going to let them fight. Yes,
Yeah,
he's going to take a little powder.
I absolutely agree, Griffey. I mean, and let's be quite honest, JD Griffey, you may not like the way that he conducts himself inside or outside of that ring. But just like we were talking about with Joe Vanetti earlier on in the night, one of the smarter athletes that you're going to find on the MWF roster, JD Griffey looking to make a statement here tonight as a part of Shane Taylor Promotions. Bring a little bit more gold for Shady JD Griffey and STP.
He came in with gold. He wants to leave with even more gold. That's just how shady JD is going to be tonight.
Well, I, for one, want to see some pro wrestling. I think the fans do, too, and I think Super Crazy is getting the itch. I know that both of these men want to get their hands on JD Griffey, but I think Malico is going to kick things off with Super Crazy tonight.
I mean, it is a three-way. It's not a two-on-one, so I think everybody's got to wrestle everybody at some point.
Yeah, certainly so. And JD Griffey going to take his seat in the front row. That's the Corey Steed seat we're talking about, as now it is Super Crazy and Magnificent Malico tying up collar and elbow. And, you know, I, for one, give me your take, give me your insight. How does Mutiny Wrestling Federation change if the MWF title is awarded to Super Crazy at the end of the night? And, well, I mean, when will we possibly see the MWF title again? I think that we could go months without seeing our champion as Super Crazy defends all across the world.
Crazy has a very busy, he's got a crazy schedule, we'll put it that way. And so we may not see it back in Fayetteville for a while, but we'll definitely see it maybe somewhere over in Japan, Mexico, Canada. We never know. Like you said, every continent. I think he's trying to get a wrestling match over in Oh, what is happening?
Well, I'm sorry to cut you off there, but Magnificent Malico had to cut off the attack from JD Griffey on Kelly Conundrum. Griffey had Conundrum by the hair, and now we are certainly in for a slugfest tonight.
That shows how shady he is. Grabbing a woman by her hair. What, she's not in the match. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, even if she was in the match, I mean, good Lord, that would just be a cheap shot on anyone. And JD Griffey knows a lot about cheap shots in pro wrestling. As Griffey now, skull first into that plastic chair. And the Fayetteville faithful really getting their money's worth here tonight. We talk about buying your front row seats up close and personal, and this right here is exactly why.
I think what we just missed was Kelly grabbed Super Crazy's foot, and Super Crazy was looking at Kelly like, hey, what's going on here?
I don't quite understand either. But meanwhile, it's JD Griffey and Magnificent Malico. We're going to try and do our best to follow the action all around the Northwest Arkansas Mall here tonight. As it is the only way we're going to be able to find a finish here tonight is going to be inside that ring, and Super Crazy and Magnificent Malico bouncing Griffey between the two of them.
He's looking like a pinball here tonight.
Oh, and Malico, well, just looking to humble J.D. Griffey, and I'll be quite honest with you, Johnny, I think Griffey has needed a humbling for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely he's a little big for his britches, and they're definitely trying to take him down a few pegs.
I mean, this is the same man in J.D. Griffey who showed up to the building here tonight not intending to wrestle, but rather to be awarded the MWF Championship. Claims that he had an agreement with management. I don't remember in any of the management meetings there being a conversation about Griffey just being handed gold. He's got to fight for what he wants.
Here in Mutiny, you actually have to win belts. They're not just handed to you. So I don't know where Shady JD thought he was going to just be awarded a title.
Oh, we're trying to do our best to keep up with the action, but well, Super Crazy and Magnificent Malico continue to brawl all around Gymnastic Joe's in Northwest Arkansas Mall. Oh, and now Griffey. Oh! And shot with that chair. And our referee, very relaxed rules here tonight for the MWF title. I mean, if we see a disqualification, we're not going to crown a new champion. We have to find our first champion here on the evening.
I mean, it is a three-way dance, and if memory serves me correctly, those are no disqualifications. So I think we should be good.
You're absolutely right about that, and if there's anyone who knows about getting extreme, it is the former ECW World Television Champion in Super Crazy.
Super Crazy debuted in 1988. I can't believe that. The man still looks fantastic.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. The Tulancingo Hidalgo Mexico native. You know, but I'll tell you right now, J.D. Griffey has a wealth of experience under his belt outside of the United States, inside Mexico as well. Trained in Arena Mexico underneath Ultimo Guerrero, back in Consejo, back in CMLL. But that was a very different J.D. Griffey. That was before he embodied more of this MMA element of who he is today. J.D. Griffey now is not the J.D. Griffey of then, but that does not mean he's forgotten what it means to fight lucha libre.
He's definitely showing his educated feet, and he's the gloves are off, literally.
Yeah, certainly so.
The fan's smart, they grab that glove and get him to sign it afterwards. That is a memorabilia right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, there is going to be nothing better for anyone to walk away with here tonight than the MWF Championship. That is the grandest prize in the state of Arkansas, and right now, it is J.D. Griffey. Oh, well, J.D. Griffey with a little bit of fire tonight, but I think Super Crazy's fire might be extinguished soon enough.
Ooh, shot to the back.
Wait a minute, watch Malico now. Malico looking at, oh, he's taking Griffey off his feet. We have two grown men hung on the middle rope here, Johnny.
Two birds on the perch. What are we going to do here?
Malico says he's going to kill these guys. Well, this is a PG show, at least PG-13.
We did not promise deaths here tonight.
Oh! I think Super Crazy thinks he's seen a ghost.
JD's trying to talk himself out of this predicament.
I mean, yeah, you can't cheer murder at the wrestling event, folks. Yeah, Griffey did say he was going to kill Super Crazy, but I thought he meant more the legacy or the career. I don't. No habla español here tonight.
We definitely need a translator here for some of these people.
Yeah, some. Oh, and Malico. That's the thing. So unpredictable is Magnificent Malico. And now that senton outside in, crash landing on J.D. Griffey. We could be looking at a new champion right here tonight. No.
Only a 2 count, but he definitely got 2 birds, 1 stone there. Super Crazy is gathering himself on the outside while J.D. Griffey is genuinely getting mauled by Malico.
I mean, and Malico, we definitely know he has a nastier side to him, but it was ever since the reveal by one Fuego del Sol back in Texas that magnificent Malico wrestles on a prosthetic leg, that the world began to see Malico more sympathetically. And that is not to say Malico can't hold his own, whether he has 1 leg, 2 legs, or 3. Malico is one of the greatest wrestlers on God's green earth today, and that certainly goes against the narrative that JD Griffey has been spinning recently.
Looks like Malico accidentally fell into Shady's M&Ms there.
Oh, well, I hope JD Griffey had got his, what was it he was complaining about earlier? His towels,
yes.
His M&Ms, his candy. He didn't get the right anything tonight. Oh, and JD Griffey now ripping at that ankle, that prosthetic of magnificent Malico. He calls it the hammer foot, and it's being torn at right now by JD Griffey. Whoa! Johnny, I can't believe what we're looking at right now. Well, it's the good old Mexican standoff.
Oh, stomping him with his own foot.
I can't believe it. No one can. JD Griffey doesn't want to touch that thing, and meanwhile, Super Crazy. Oh, caught between a rock and a hard place now. Oh, a deadly knee strike. A cover here for Griffey. Ooh, and we nearly saw the first MWF champion crowned.
JD showing why he is in fact shady. Oh, what is this?
I mean, you take a look at this. JD Griffey is just absolutely unruly here. I mean, JD Griffey here is stooped to a million lows already tonight, but Super Crazy's trying to put a stop to this, but JD Griffey, I mean, just too quick.
He's 39 and holding, relax.
And Super Crazy back inside the ring. JD Griffey here. Trying to change the conversation now. Crazy trying to do everything in his power. And just look at this. Griffey putting the pressure in on Super Crazy right now. Oh, and Griffey, yeah, I mean, he feels like he has the whole world in his hands right now. Oh! Well, from one Griffey to another, slugging like Ken Griffey Jr. out here tonight.
Didn't know it was a home run derby time already.
Oh, well, it's the season, I guess. And now, oh, well, this isn't good. I mean, God bless Kelly Conundrum for trying her hardest right now, but JD Griffey, I mean, this is a different breed of athlete. Not afraid to put his hands on a woman.
And she's got no problem putting her hands on a man either.
Yeah, we've seen it time and time again. It's led to a lot of success for Malico. Oh, and JD Griffey saying equal rights, equal fights. Watch it, watch it. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. DDT from Kelly Conundrum.
Kelly taking him down to the Mad World, and I love it.
Super Crazy with a 2 count only. Nearly stealing away the Mutiny Wrestling Federation title.
That is the experience of Super Crazy right there. He didn't wait for Malico to try to take the pin. He tried to get the pin himself.
This is absolutely brutal. Laying it all on the line as these chops to the chest show the power of what this Mutiny Wrestling Federation Championship is worth. Oh, man!
Super Crazy gets the better of that chop off.
That was a soul-crushing shot from Super Crazy to JD Griffey, and now what are Griffey and Malico doing here? Well, and Kelly Conundrum has tossed another prosthetic leg into the ring. And now Crazy and Malico. You don't think, Johnny?
Are we going to have a double stomp party with prosthetic legs?
Oh, and Griffey getting what's coming to him.
Double soul food.
Oh. JD Griffey's eating good tonight, but it's not going to be paid for with the champion's purse. Super Crazy winds up. No! Blocked by the prosthetic. Blocked by Malico. Malico is on one leg here.
This is proof that anything can happen here in Mutiny.
Watch it. Oh, and right off the boot. I cannot believe what we've just seen. JD Griffey now and Super Crazy.
Getting in with his own foot. Can he get a 3?
No, still not enough to put down Super Crazy yet.
That's the question. What will it take to get these men down for that 3 count?
Well, we might be finding out sooner rather than later. There's no time limit, but the body has its limits. And, well, JD Griffey might have just found Super Crazy's limit.
I hope he's trying to fight the hands. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, you got to watch out for where those hands are. You got to make sure Super Crazy's not tapping. JD Griffey now, if he's not going to tap, he's going to manage to put Super Crazy to bed.
Tapping or napping? How are we gonna end this here?
Watch
Hammerfoot.
Oh! Hammerfoot! The Hammerfoot!
New champ!
We have a new Mutiny Wrestling Federation champion.
First champ ever, Malico. I love this.
And new Mutiny Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, Magnificent Malico!
It is music to our ears. We have a new champion, the first ever written in the history books. Magnificent Malico is Mutiny.
Hammerfoot took down JD Griffey, and Malico is taking the championship back to the Mad World.
Pro wrestling fans, we thank you so much for joining us here tonight in Fayetteville, Arkansas. An incredible 5-match card, well worth your time and money. Well worth seeing Malico reign as the first ever Mutiny Wrestling Federation champion. For Johnny Clay, I've been Walker Stewart. Subscribe right here on YouTube.com. Mutiny Wrestling Federation on Facebook for all ticket information. We want to see you live at ringside in the beautiful state of Arkansas. Until next time, for Johnny Clay, I'm Walker Stewart. This has been Mutiny Wrestling Federation. Join the Mutiny.
Thank you guys. We love you.
Thank you everyone for coming tonight.
I don't have to take this. I'm gonna give you one more chance. After my valiant fight, you cheer for me right now. All right. Last warning. If you boo me one more time, I'm going home. How would you guys like it if I just left?
Well, he's gone, so we will see y'all next month right back here, February 21st. Thank you so much. Get home safe. The exit is right there, and please bundle up.